Hey folks, this is Jensen here, and we are still doing the impossible challenge. So 600% health, plus 3 actions, plus 3 bonus actions for all the NPCs. And we are about to do the growth fight. But it will require some setup, because I want to do something slightly silly, honestly. Because it's going to make the fight, honestly, a little harder, because we're going to remove Wolf from the fight. But I still want to do it. So let's start by actually seeing if I can do all of the setup with the gear correctly this time. There are just a couple of minor things. This is probably not that relevant, but we should do them anyways. And then we have one of the tricks, first trick for this fight. It requires you have this or the ability to shapeshift some other way. Let's see, masculine gnome, that would be good for him. If we make ourselves small, it means that the enemies will not get Fury of the Small towards us, so they deal a little bit less damage, which is worth it for this fight. It's not that much of a difference, but it's might as well optimize, right? When we can. So let's make her, I think we usually have her as a femme halfling. No, yeah, that's fine. He has attitude still. And Chandran gets to be... What does he get to be? If Astarion is the male gnome, I guess he's gonna be a male halfling. That's just a horrible one. Honestly, we should probably just make him into the femme halfling. I think I prefer her. Oh, I already used that one. That's awesome. So I guess we are just going male halfling. So it's a femme gnome. Yeah, sure. This is fine. And it's also going to be a little silly. Then we need to, let's see, we need to get Astarion and maybe Leisel into the fight up here. And then we're going to use Chandran to go around the map and fetch Karlach to bring her back as our 4th member, because I want to show you something. It's not really useful, but it's fun, and I want to show it, so let's do that. Let's see if I start by popping up you two. There we go. There we go. Then you don't go with them, you go down here and stealth. And you both stealth and move up here. I think we are doing decently. Let's see, let's skip through this fast. Okay, no, there we go. Let's put down the candle first and dip. We need to make sure he has the right weapon out, so... Oh, he's not set up correctly here. Gonna be annoying. I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna forget stuff then. Leisel... Really need to, but might as well. Oh yeah, we need to do it the other way with her. Because we have the Everburn Blade, the dip is grayed out, and we can't click it, even though we have our thing choice. But if we go in here, it is here, and you can actually dip your ranged weapon, even if you have the other one. They're both stealth still, that's great. And then Astarion needs to trigger the fight, as long as he is far enough away. I think we're good here. And skip it. More skip. Okay, there we go. Leisel didn't get pulled in. Yes, she did, that's good. He's first even, so that's awesome. And ways left to Leisel. So this fight is now locked. And as you see right now, Will is here. And he is an NPC, so he has 102 health and 4 actions. And we really like to keep him, honestly. But we're not gonna. What we're gonna do instead is we are gonna buff ourselves out here. Let's make sure we stealth again. Let's see how fast we can get over there. If you go around the edge here, you should be able to... You can't, as far as I know, get around here without triggering the combat. That's why I do the start the combat first. But once the combat is started, you can't jump this way around. And I do not have Featherfall, so I'm not just gonna jump down here. The Astral Male Halfling in a red shirt. Yeah, sure. Look, don't do that. This is fine. Jumping is faster if you're just trying to get around. Honestly, I think there might even be a shield down here that we could have used. But let's just forget that. I forgot the jumping was faster, apparently. I'm gonna loot all of this nonsense, though. While we're here. Just to see, I don't think there is anything relevant. But might as well.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
I don't think I need to stealth anymore, though. Oh, that was a misty... That was a nice scroll. What was that? Misty Step and protection from evil is fine. But having the option to Misty Step is pretty neat. You're not sure to get it here, so I haven't included it in my plan. But doesn't mean it's not good. Ooh, exsanguinated boar. Well, that's because we've slept once.
But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
I didn't even really intend to do any of this stuff right now, but maybe it's
The carcass seems to be looking close.
good. It's a little hint for Astarion. In case people didn't pick up on it on the first go. But there are some berries somewhere around here as well that I want to pick up. The berries are amazing. Oh, there we go. Berry bush. We're not going to grab scratch now. The berries are amazing because they are a source of healing that does not require action. Like at all. You can click it and heal a little bit without using any actions, and even if you have absolutely no actions left. Which is pretty neat. It allows you to mess around a little bit with some of the on-heal effects that I really enjoy. If you've watched any of my content before, you've probably seen me do the potion trick. But anything like that, just get Bless from getting healed, get Blade Ward from getting healed as well you can. And those are two pretty damn impactful effects. We're just gonna go and grab this first before we go the other direction. There we go. So this is obviously not something that you would normally do. So when I say that I'm gonna be taking the fights in like the more or less normal range, I just mean more or less. Hey there. So we are picking up Karlach here in order to use her for the fight. Let's see.
Me. Never been
Thank you.
better.
It's going awesome.
Fuck me.
That-
What was that? Fuck's sake.
I hope you assist as well. I just need to figure out the setup here. I'm very new to streaming, so I have a second screen as well, and they seem to be popping in there before they pop up in my main screen.
Well,
Your text messages is what I mean.
The latest
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
yappy little dog shit. After we've mopped them up.
Sounds like a great plan. Oh, so what we're currently doing is we're trying to set up for the grove fight. As you can see, we have Astarion and Lae'zel locked in the fight here, and I have gone to pick up Karlach. If we'll switch back. And the trick about doing this is that we actually get to have a level 3 in our party. Once in a while, mostly like twice a week or something like that, but it's a little on and off. We have her here, and we are going to give her 2 levels of Sport Druid. Because she gets to be level 3, we can do a little something neat here that we don't usually get to do before the Grove. So let's see. She needs guidance, and let's just give her something else. It doesn't really matter that much. Maybe some ranged thing would be good. That would be Baldur's Gate almost exclusively. I think I streamed a little bit of the Outer Worlds 2 recently as well, but that's about it. What are we gonna be using for the fight? Probably none of this, but let's go with. Needs this one, anyways. And honestly, she's not going to be casting spells that much during this fight. Do you play Baldur's Gate as well? I'm going to assume so, otherwise it would be, yeah. There we go. I think we're going to go with this. And these were the cantrips, right? Oh. Okay, this is probably gonna be a pretty what's it called? Pretty mechanically in depth for you if you haven't played the game, because there's a lot of silly nonsense going on. I put like 3,000 hours into this. Yeah, it just ask away. And oh, it's the same spells. Why are we changing this? This is silly. Let's do like this, right? Circle of the Spores is the important part here. And we are doing that to get access to Halo Spores, and on a later note, also Symbiotic Entity. But for now, it's mostly the Halo Spores. There's another good spec that you could do for her here that would be really impactful, which is just go level 3 Barbarian. But we have this now the way we want. And we can just teleport back. Let's set her up correctly first. I think we have a decent armor for her somewhere. There we go. Pretty horrible. But it would not be better than going back for mage. It would not be better to go back for mage armor, I mean. That is fine. We need to give her some better weapons though, and I think the best ones we have available if we wanted to have a bonus actions are simply... we could go Goblin Scimitars. Now apparently my sound decided to turn on my second screen. Let's get that out of the way. Right away.
Looking ahead.
Temple Grove Environs here.
Those paladins I need to stop. Up that away.
And Karlach is being annoyed a little bit here.
Still going after those paladins,
Yeah,
right?
of course we are. Don't worry. And we need her to be small as well. So let's make her into the female version of Patrick Ewing, I guess. No. What's that? The Femme Gnome is the one I'm missing, I think. There we go. That should definitely have been switched around somehow. That does not any way look like Karlach. Okay, so let's get a little closer. Let's see if we stealth here. It should be fine. And then we're going to bring Karlach up there to the rest of them. And then I'm going to do something special with Shantran instead. But before we do that, we are going to first... Oh, actually, I need to... We should probably do that herself, to be honest. The spell slots are a little less relevant. If we skip this and we take there instead, she can go like this on herself. So we have long stride on her as well. And. Probably not be weighing this, doesn't really matter. Off you go. So she's set up correctly. Our armor class 14 is very low, but that's how it is. She's going to be raging, so that's going to be fine. We need her to have jump, and then we need her to enter the fight. Let's get her. There we go. They both stealth, and she dislodges and just jumps all the way up there, right? Should be fine. Honestly, she could start, but no, let's just have her enter combat. I could have started by going and swinging for that one. I couldn't start raging, unfortunately. I haven't activated Symbiotic Entity. This is on purpose this time, and not just because I'm forgetful as always. So...
Never a dull moment.
It's because I'm gonna do something funny with Shantran here, which is honestly what I think is the real, like, trick of the business right at the moment. Before we do that, I should do one thing. I don't intend to use the spell slots for a lot this time, so I'm just gonna summon a few good berries. If we skip the entangle, maybe they're just gonna light that on fire, even if I cast it. Just so we have some available. Not gonna be a lot. Then we redo this. Go back into stealth. And now it's jumpy time. So let's see. We can jump over here, which is what I intend to do. There we go. Let's just see if we can avoid. I honestly don't think it matters if I get spotted up here, because I don't think that will make me enter combat, but I'm gonna try not to anyways. And then what we can do here is we have this horn, and this horn works for all of this fight. I'm just gonna blow it to give everyone +8. And then in order to actually have him enter combat, I think I do need to cast a spell. So let's just do like this. That seems very effective. Good. So he's now standing in relative safety with a fairy fire on stuff. Some stuff at least. Some good targets there. And we have his action available every turn in order to blow the war horn. And that is honestly what I wanted him up here for. So now it's Astarion's turn, and we're actually ready to go with the fight. I'm just going to save it here, so we don't need to do all of the setup again. Yeah, technically I should have saved right before casting that Fairy Fire, I guess. Okay. Did you have a question about the channel before we go into this? Then feel free to ask it. Otherwise, I will be more or less concentrating on the fight. What are the targets that we want to kill the fastest? The Booyah is probably one of them, and then these two archers are not the greatest of standing up here. But Astarion does not have the option to go down there and kill that too easily. He could probably throw something, but he has shitty strength. So I think we are just gonna be staying up here and killing stuff. Might as well get the last raid off as soon as possible. Can he not sneak that one? Yeah, he can. Okay. He didn't get his anyways. I was worried that Karlach wasn't close enough. Did he still have his dip? He still had his dip. That was actually a little sad. But if Karlach is close enough, that means that I can go down here. And then they will both have disadvantage if they try to shoot at anything. And he's going to blow the horn because he's scripted to do so that's fine. It also redoes my buff. And it would have overridden the symbiotic entity on Karlach, as far as I recall it. And he starts off by going ham on the Booyak, which is really nice. Oof. That's less great. She doesn't hold that long if she's fighting the Bugbear. That could be trouble. He's having a nice streak of hits there. You will notice probably that disadvantage, as you can see here. They both have disadvantage on their attacks. Because we are in melee, and for some reason they decided not to move out. I like that he's attacking Zevlor. That is basically just a waste. They're never going to kill him. Never, not never. If you don't interact with the combat as well, I'm pretty certain they would manage to. So Karlach never dipped. I forgot to do that before I took her out of combat. I should have done that. That means that she cannot both dip and rage this turn. We could start off by seeing if I can land Thunderwave, but the chance of them making their saves is pretty high. So maybe we should just have used her spell slots for good berries, honestly. I need to use this before I can, and it also takes my bonus action. But I can't do this while raging, I believe. We might as well do this for turn 1, right? Is there a target that we can attack with advantage? No, they're all down here. So we've given all of the NPCs advantage and nothing for ourselves, which is a little annoying. I think we are just gonna... And we're gonna be raging this fight, so we're just gonna be saving the legacy for Vernus for another time. Let's get this in. And I guess you are just lacerating this one to see if you can hit. There we go. And then we have this Halo Spores, which is supposed to be used for healing people. It breaks healing potions, which means that you can do this without spending your actual actions on them, which is really good for action economy. But since we don't have anything to do that with right now, we could do a speed potion, but I want to save those. I think that there's going to be a lot harder fights later on, so let's not go too ham on that, and then we're just going to move her up a little bit.
Where do we go from here?
So currently, none of my characters have really taken a lot of damage. Karlach took a little bit to her... Oh, also, he doesn't have his action yet, so that's not a relevant question as of yet. This is why we went start with it. I now have my bonus action to actually matter in the fight down here, meanwhile. Booyak is probably the roughest target, so we're going to try and kill that one first.
There we go.
We're just going to try and help Zevlor get it down. That was very measly. That was a 1 on a D8. And I just run off again to not be in trouble here.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
As you can see, the first roll he does, he's a goblin against a huge target. Medium-sized target, sometimes larger than him. Holy moly, that was a lot of a beating as well. Oh, what I meant to say is it deals another d6 point of damage. So he dealt he dealt another 6 point of damage there. And those are the points of damage I want to avoid by making people smart. They only get to do it, I think, once. Ooh, we have a walk going for us. That's less than ideal, I must admit. But on the other hand, it means that they're probably not going to be killing people down there. I kind of want to bless. Also, kind of want to just go and hit stuff. We have advantage against the walk, so maybe we're just going to gang up on the walk. I can't get to it, can I? I cannot really, so I should jump down there, but I have the bonus action I want to be using as well. I think we're going to shove off this guy, because he might take a lot of damage from that. And go down there. I think we are just going to cast Bless on our fighters here. So she can get it herself. The problem about doing this is that she's already the one with... No, she's not the one with the weakest armor. She's 16, Karlach is weaker. So maybe that's fine. Alternatively, I could go defensively and buff her armor class. The two others are taking half damage because they're going to be raging, which means a lot in this fight. The 8 extra temporary hit points becomes basically 16 extra temporary hit points each turn. I think we're just going to do this, but I need to move first, probably. Yeah. I'll move a little up. Might as well remember the candle on. And then let's bless and do the things. We only have 1 concentration, so we cannot... Attack this outside, come on. So we cannot do both Shield of Faith and the other one. And the Bless, I mean. And I think we do want the Bless here to have higher chance of hitting. And our bonus action this turn is... We can still get in a position to shove this guy, right? Yeah. So he goes bye-bye. That's 11 points of damage. That's decent. Why is it... I like the fact that he's at half health and Zevlor is badly hurt and he decides to heal Zevlor instead of himself. This is great. Especially since he misses. Ooh, that is less great. The fact that it all turns into fire immediately because of the lit candle is awesome. I'd much rather take a little bit of fire damage than I would be falling around on all sorts of people. I can deal sneak damage to this one, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm definitely gonna... Honestly, is this a bonus action? Off balance does what exactly? I can never remember these. Attack rolls against it have advantage. That doesn't matter. We're just gonna be doing his attacks here. The Booyah would have been a good target as well, but I can't really get to that without taking another attack of opportunity from the walk, and I don't want to do that. And the tracker is not the worst target here. It's gonna take a while to chew through this one though. And it's normally not the one I would start with. It's important that he stays in combat with this one, but we also don't want him to stand in fire or anything. Who's burning? He's not burning. He's probably not standing in fire. We're just gonna move him over there, that's fine. See, now he didn't attack the Booyah, which is not as good. Oh, he's gonna kill her. Very, very fast even. I'm just gonna be blowing the horn here to redo our temporary hit points. But I did consider casting another spell. We have a lot of star map guiding bolts we can cast. But I think this is the best way to protect the allies as well. The ones we don't want to die are Aridon and Bath. They both have special interactions. Aridon, I want him to punch out Zevlor, and Bath, I want to be able to do the tiefling interaction with him. But she's honestly not important, Ramira. It's still sad. Where's our target? There's a Goblin Brawler there that does really nothing. So we are just splitting out damage like insane right now. If Zevlor is not killing that one over there, I shouldn't be either. Let's get this guy down so he can focus on another target, I guess. And Aridon is hitting his attacks. Pretty nice. You raged, you haven't dipped yet. It's very easy to dip right now, so let's just do that.
Potioning.
And then you need to go and kill this guy. We don't have anyone hurt. So we still don't really need the Halo Spores. Could in theory, no, I'm too far away from everyone else in order to do anything with that. So we're just gonna try and see if we can deal a little bit of damage to this guy. It's very weak. It's just 1d4 points of damage. Ooh. No one is in melee with the Goblin Tracker. I should have gone down and gone to melee with the Goblin Tracker. It chewed through Karlach's health there. That was not great. It's firing from lower grind on Zevlor. That's not the best choice it could ever make. And you need to stop hitting. No, that's not really stopping hitting. Rather the contrary. He's just hitting everything. Oh, that's a critical miss at least. Reckless Warcry is not bad for us. It means they're... This guy hurts so badly. If I had some amount of, like, crowd control for this guy, like an entangle that I just deselected, that might actually be good. I like the fact that he's going for Astarion instead of Karlach. And now he actually took some amount of damage. Okay, Lysol, time for you to go and beat up stuff. Is there a better attack than this? That's Lacerate. And this guy has bad cut saves, I believe. Can you even get down there? There you go. And we are just gonna lay on the damage here, so she's gonna go for another run. Even if it's gonna take a while to chew through it. I think it's still worth it to try. Her armor class, she does not take half damage. I don't really want to provoke the attack opportunity with her, and I don't have any other person that can do that right now. So, I like the fact that he's still going. I was worried that he was going to come join against us, because we really want the NPCs to be carrying, like, the blunt of the fight down there. Tanking. And then we can concentrate on trying to kill stuff. So much health. He needs to heal, but he should not be the one to do it. Alex should. So in theory, can he go down there next to her without getting attacks opportunity? He can. That's what he's supposed to do. Let's hope this, like, that's as advertised. Sometimes it just decides to not work. And he should dip, and the candle is up there, and the fire disappeared, and that is annoying, because now he cannot dip. So he's just going to be attacking. Yeah, that's sad, but that's how it goes. Sneak attack. And, oh, this is turned off. That is fine. Doesn't really do much, but it needs to be turned on in order for him to take attack of opportunity with both his weapons. And we kind of want him to do that. Now he can reach the booyah again, so he's going for that. Just kill one of them, Zevlor, you maniac. See, all the other guys knows what they're doing, but they should... Oh, fuck, it hurts. Do I have anything? I have Ice Knife, but that's gonna hurt her as well, and that's... Could in theory throw it behind him. Have him fall. No, I need to help my own guys with the Warhorn now. And... Let's see. I'm shooting back at the Goblin Booyah. This guy... I do have advantage against this one, which means Aradin will go and help someone else. He's probably gonna go for this one, which would be stupid. He should go and tank the Bugbear instead of having it go for Rhaenyra. But he's probably not gonna. I think trying to kill the Goblin Brawler is honestly the best action here. Not that that was enough, but it might be enough for him to only use 1 or 2 attacks on it. And just move away again, right? So yeah, it did make a difference. That's good. And he's going for... He's deciding to take an attack of opportunity and going for the one that has not taken any damage yet. Yes, good choice, Aradin. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. How did you know? She has dipped, so she's just gonna be swinging. A little bit of damage there, and I think we are gonna heal Astarion here. Even if he's the only one. Usually I would prefer to hit more than one target with potion. I do hit her, of course, but that doesn't do anything at the moment. It's gonna do so later. There we go. And I'm supposed to, since he provoked the attack opportunity, I am going down to annoy the tracker here. I can just go back up later. Much better, right? Disadvantage, and it has to shoot on her, basically. I don't know why, but they always shoot at the ones in melee with them. I don't think they need to. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy those attacks went on me. Let's just say it that way. That was a lot of damage from one archer. Bath is in trouble, and I might want to consider going. Shit. Rhaenyra is dying in this fight. I don't see her surviving. I don't think that's gonna work. Can we get this vault down soon? Did she make her concentration? She did. That's good. Are we still on the walk? I should have made the mage hand a while ago. That way we could start throwing potions for these. But and honestly, I should have made it before the fight. I think yeah, I made a cheat sheet for what I was supposed to remember, but I forgot to write the mage hand on it, so that's great. There we go, and another one. That's pretty sweet. We're almost out of War Priest's attack charges now, though. Bath. Use your healing potion on yourself instead of throwing it at Zevlor and hit as well. $35 HP left. Still can't dip because I still haven't fetched the candle. Can we sneak this? We can. We still have advantage, of course. I guess we're just gonna do that then. I really would like to dip. But guess not. At least we got the sneak attack. So these are both very low now. And bye-bye, Rhaenyra. Little miss. Good start. 14 points of damage. Bad. Continuation. And now he's going for Bath, of course. How do we save Bath? Okay, honestly, from these two guys, we probably don't. I just like that. Can we do anything relevant here? From up here? We can do like this, and we can shoot someone. They are really ganging up on the wrong people as opposed to who I would want them to gang up on. Especially the fact that he went to help us with the ones we had plenty in control. Instead of helping his friends. That was annoying. These are both attacking Zevlor. But I'm not going to be killing these guys anyways. Let's just get one of these down. fact that he just chose the one with was full health. On the other hand, it was low full health. Still is. Karlach, can you go and help Bath somehow? You can probably tank a little bit of this if you go over there. You push one of them away and heal him. Not enough movement. What if I do like this first? Can't reach destination. He might not be able to get there, honestly.
Moving.
Let's see, if she goes like this, you can push him away. That doesn't really do anything by itself. You can put him off balance, which we already established didn't do anything. So you can heal Bath. So that's that. He's not gonna like stay alive unless the Hobgoblin decides to go for Karlach instead. If she had a bit more movement, I could push it away and go to it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's start by doing like this. There's a tiny bit of healing, but it does work. In theory, we could do it again to heal him even more. How much do we care about him? I think we care about him. I'm not certain we can save him. I should just give her all of the potions instead. That was silly. There we go. But we might as well try, right? And I'm not close enough to be able to use my offhand attack for that. That was 16 points of health. And then if we push this guy away, it doesn't do anything, right? Can we do anything with him if he pushes away? Maybe we actually can do something with Chandran. I can't recall the order of stuff. Who's first? Chandran is before... No, Chandran has just acted. Okay, so that didn't do anything. That was dumb. I don't like them both attacking Astarion. That's gonna be bad for his health. Ugh. Holy moly, man. That was a good round, though. So many attacks. Good round. Nice. That was actually awesome. It only just barely chewed through the... whatever it's called. Lacel. Let's get this guy down. I'm a little opposed to using the last War Priest charge, but I think we... Who's next? Booyak, then Astarion. Astarion can kill this one. Maybe she does something else instead. What could she do? She could push this one off and run down to it. I think we want to get her down there. I'm gonna save the last War Priest charge for a little bit. That was not a lot of damage. And also, I cannot get past this without getting attack opportunity. That's annoying. Maybe Eredin goes down to it, which I would kind of hope. And otherwise, they are both standing down here, so we could go down into their faces. I'm not going to be provoking with her. I don't like the idea of that. It's fine that you're dealing damage, Bath, but it's not really the right character. We just have so many low hit point enemies now. Okay, Astarion, you need to kill this one. Let's start by using your main hand only. Seeing if the sneak is enough. Without the sneak was enough. Unfortunately, you won't be able to sneak this. But you will be able to dip once I fetch the candle. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do, even if he has to use some movement on it. That was a lot more movement than I thought. Let's just dip him.
They'll feel this.
And pick it up, so we actually remember this time. And he can even get down close enough to one of them. He won't be able to get close to both of them, unfortunately. Can he not? He can. That's good. Zevlor, kill something. Please. And the other one. There we go. Unfortunately, those were targets that were attacking him, so out of... Yeah. See, now this we like. Now it's going for Karlach. And it's hurting her, but that's fine. That means it's not hurting Bath. And the fact that we spread out their damage means that this horn is so much better than if they're attacking the same target. And now we get to actually start killing. And the most powerful one at this point would probably be... He's at 100. This one is at 109. That doesn't matter. We have advantage against this one, so we're going to be focusing on this. Also, it hurts more. Can we keep Bath? I think we can keep Bath alive through Saklux's attacks. I think we can. They can stay there now. That doesn't matter. Dash. And he's going to go kill some of these dudes, right? Probably. Or not kill. Just hurt, I guess. Oh, he is going for the other one. I like that. This would be Karlach. She can go and heal herself and him, but take an attack opportunity. That seems fair. No. Yeah. Weapon. Maybe we just dip and focus damage. We'll need to be here so we can heal both of us together. Just gonna take the attack opportunity. It should be okay. There we go. And let's do all of the things. We did pick up the candle before, so... And this is why we want to have a level 2 Spore Druid, because we can dip our weapons. Whee! That's nothing to do with the Druid.
A bit extra.
And we can heal several characters at once. There we go. And we can... Do we have a good one? Honestly, that would not have been horrible. Let's go like this instead. Okay. The archer's attacking Aridon. That is awesome. No, that's Astarion. That's not Aridon. It's less awesome, but still fine. And they only took the 8 hit points, so that's great. So that was 4 points of damage we did this turn. Now more, but comparatively to me having healed as well. We still have Bless, so we are not using any of the spell slots. Those are mostly to replace. Not getting any of these down right now, and not that scary. Maybe we just jump here and join the fray on this guy instead. Seems better. Normally I would get targets down, but I think Astarion can honestly handle these. What I should do, though, is pick up the candle again. Can I do that without an attack opportunity? I can. So that Astarion gets to dip next turn, which I've wanted to do for a while. Candle. Full Remira. Not fight. Getting a bugbear on your... It's weird that it like doesn't do as it usually does, and it just sends Suckrock or whatever after.
Add a little bite.
Might be able to stand in a position here where they're both getting... Yeah, I think this is close enough. I would be able to attack that one. And I would be able to attack that one. Yeah. Oh, Zevlor is helping with those. That's an interesting choice. Not bad. That's awesome, actually. Since he killed it. We're going for Karlach. Karlach is now actually taking damage. Oh, great. And we can heal. We can shoot and kill something. And not kill something. But we could actually kill that one. I think we don't care about that one. Eventually we will be able to push it away from Bath, I think. So, Sakrara, whatever his name is. Nice! Who did he heal for 1? He healed someone for 1 point of damage. No? And then he ran and killed that one. Okay, still fine. We still have advantage, so there's no reason to do the other thing. Awesome. And I am just gonna use another healing potion. They are here for this fight, and we haven't had to use a lot of them on ourselves. So I don't mind using them to save the other guys. So he's basically healing 8. Those were the 8, and whatever healing potion heals him per turn at least. There we go. Now he's low. No, he's 37 still. Oh, he got healed by Aridon as well. That's true. Do I want to use this, or am I saving it for the bugbear up there, or the hobgoblin, I guess? Who's the next one? It's a Starion. He's not going to be able to kill it himself. Zevlor might decide to shoot him now, actually, that the archers are dead. And Bath has... No, he's just going to attack this one. So I don't think I want to use that. I think I'm just going to... I think Dace removes some of their armor, so that might be okay. We've done that first then. I think I'm okay using that on Tickingham. Yeah, that's Danish. On the other hand. Or no, something like that. I think I placed my hands wrong there. There we go. Don't shoot. See if you can get to him. Seems awesome. And can turn this back on. Ooh, that was a critical hit that meant something. And Zevlor gets to fire, and the one remaining thing. I think we are managing to keep Barth alive then. I am happy about that. Let's heal him a little bit more. And can we actually find the right target? We're just gonna go up here instead to be certain. Sweet. Critical hit 7. Provokes attack of opportunity. In order to attack him, I need to provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm in melee with him, but he's not in melee with me? What? Or the other way around. I don't know. It didn't give the attack opportunity. That's the most important part. So at this point, we actually do want to put him off balance because we don't have advantage against him. It's only, I think, a single attack, but it's still fine. That was our offhand, and let's do the main hand. And we got a critical hit out of it, so that's sweet. Do I even want to heal him? I don't want to heal him now. I think we're just going to use this in his face. If he randomly decides to go all silly and crit him and kill him now, I'm going to be so mad. Good. Let's just get him down. There we go. Sweet.
That was the last of them.
And we
Inside,
saved the
all
ones
you
that
will
were
live.
important.
Open the gate!
And we did it without Will. Because, as you may have noticed, I think I forgot to point it out specifically because I had a viewer drop by, which is something I'm not used to. Where do we go? He was here, and then when we came back, he suddenly wasn't. So he just disappears into thin air as soon as you pick up Karlach, because he's then gonna come. It triggers him arriving in the night or whatever. Good. That was a fight. I like that. And we do have more time, so that is awesome. I am just gonna... don't run in there, everyone, please. Just let Shandron run out here. What's that? Did I get too close to trigger the event? I didn't. Just gonna go and loot everything first. I just need to be careful when looting the mirror.
Well, in it.
There we go. These are for Astarion. And we have another shield.
These boots have seen everything.
It's funny, like early on here, where you don't have anything. You need to really try and set it up under constraints. And then later on, it becomes mostly about which item you have that's the most powerful, of course. But at the moment, just like a normal shield and actually decent armor would just do so much. That's a good thing I spotted the candle there. I had completely forgotten about that, which I tend to do all the damn time. So usually I keep like stacks of them around so that it doesn't matter if I forget them. But that requires you to actually find stacks first, so. Also later on in the game, it becomes a lot less relevant to dip, so usually it's not used worth the action. But in the beginning, the extra 1d4 fire damage once in a while is honestly... Just gonna save before we do this. We did the fight. Those are the ones I'm really interested in. Or most of the in-between. It's not like I don't want to do it. I do. But I loot stuff. I did. It's just... Nah, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that I don't care about the challenge in between that much. So as soon as we've done the fight, I don't want to hassle about not getting spotted. I'll just reload in those cases probably. I decided yesterday, yeah, that was actually yesterday, to do the tiefling fight even though I hadn't intended to. But in other situations like that, I honestly might just reload. We have specifically gone not auto mode for the same reason. Let's see here, we're still small, that's fine. I don't think we are required to be so anymore. And I'll probably fix it in a second. But I want to go do the little fight up here. And then I think talk to Zevlor and Aradon. And then I think we might just be For probably a short episode. I don't know how long this fight took. It could have taken a while. It sometimes does. But to do this the best, how do we do this? First off, not because it's relevant, but kind of wanna. There we go. Astarion is set up to actually steal stuff. We don't have anything good. We have a shield that we could, in theory, put on no one because we want their offhand attacks. Honestly, we could. I'm wrong. No, he already has a shield, so I'm not wrong. Ah, poor cannon. I love the fact that it's a cannon thing that he died. How is it we do this the best? I think we separate you, and the three of you go stealthy.
Light as air.
So obviously after this fight, there's going to be a lot of maintenance stuff going around the grove, doing stuff there. So if I place them here, I think that's not close enough to trigger him up there. Then we can do the trick here, and then we can see like that. It means he can jump far. And we're just going to use this once more.
That should work.
Can you jump, please? There we go. And bring everyone along.
I'll catch a break. This calls for careful footwork. Light on my feet.
And there we go. I think he got too close and got spotted. No, Astarion did. Oh, it was down there. Okay. So that's fine. But at least we got it stopped. Oh, no.
Stay crouched forever.
Okay. So because he got in combat exactly when I turned... That's annoying. Exactly when I turned turn-based on, we didn't really get anything from the rallied. We were supposed to have that effect for this fight on all of them, but it's going to be falling off soon. Did he actually get surprised, though? He did do that, so that's that. Okay. I should just bring everyone out of stealth, so that we... I should dip first, and then I should bring everyone out of stealth. Because we are not going to get the effect for anything relevant anyways. Do that with Karlach. There we go. So you dip.
Soak it up.
It's gonna be so fun if we get wasted in this fight when we just beat the other one pretty well. That was her. Then we need to play Cell. She doesn't need to dip. Chandran needs to dip.
Now this will hurt. I just want a little.
I wonder whether or not just thunder waving him over the edge wouldn't be fun. What's gonna happen? He's just gonna land down by the squirrel. Then it actually has a right to be annoyed for once. I don't think I want to do that. And we are not going to be doing any more real fights before we long rest, so I have a lot of resources I can burn on him. So honestly, just get him into combat and the other one's out. So if I do like this and get them in fast, that actually worked for that. But no, it didn't matter because he still has surprised.
Survival is all that matters.
We have his bonus action as well. It only dealt 7 points of damage. Okay. Who's the other one? That's Astarion. Does he have a better... He has a sneak where he needs advantage, so... I think we are gonna... Can he even get there? He can. I think we're gonna allow him to do the honors of... He can still get there, right? Yeah, he can still get there. Doing his sneak attack first. Ah, come on.
Still on my feet.
Still a miss. We want you to be able to absolutely take your attack opportunity. He's surprised, that's great. I still have a single spell slot here. I should have done that before the fight. So maybe we bonus action that instead. Actually got Shield of Faith on someone. Maybe I should have mage handed. This is the first round of the fight, so we can do that for this fight. Maybe I should just go and kill him, right? Nah. Chance to hit is actually too low. Who actually needs the chance to hit? We all do this time. And herself. And we are gonna move up there and just, I think, shove it away. That's gonna be the name of the game. And move up and see if we can... We prefer it to attack Karl with these two, so you can go Rage.
Victory awaits.
That's that. So she moves all the way up. And... Maybe this is better than a Rage. It's probably not, though. Let's have a Rage. Oh, we should have spelled something. At this point, I should be symbiotic entity. Because we don't have the other one. Need to deal some amount of damage to him at some point, right? Let's just go defensive this round.
Victory awaits.
Honestly, you back off a little bit. There we go. There we go. Can't get any further. And she's running off. That's awesome. At least she's not getting to kill her then. And we do get our... Yeah, that's great. Let's just go and swing. Also a little bit of damage. Astarion isn't raged and doesn't have a rage charge. I'm going to use 2 rage charges on him. That's less great. Let's see Chandron.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Yeah, there. Oh, I'm used to this being Chandron. That's the problem. Let's just fire off another guiding bolt, right? It's not the worst either. And let's just get the spell slots done with. Guess that's one way to use spell slots. Holy fuck. Yeah. Does he have the right weapon equipped? He does, though. So, get him in here.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so Astarion is just going down. Oh! Oh! I did not see that happening. And bye-bye. She's fucking lost down there. She did not take a lot of damage, but she can't get back up. He is owning us. I fucking love it. That's what happens when you don't think a fight through for real. That's my own damn fault. Guess we're just gonna get her all the way up there. Of course I shouldn't put her on the outside of him. He has, like, infinite bonus actions. Can I actually get her to a position where she's not gonna be...
Knees high.
I can. Poor Astarion. I guess... Oh, I guess we have to res him? What the fuck? And it's only at half health.
Fury.
And Lysel is hurt. Oh, did I just click? I clicked her off too soon. Go there. Cancel and turn. Does she not have her right? She took her bonus action, attack opportunity before. And dealt a shit ton of damage, by the way. So that was a good choice, but still.
I'm fury.
Lysel, you need to do this. No, we need to kill the guy. I think we can't bother anymore with this. Just get the guy down. Shit. This is why I wanted the extra thing. But okay. He absolutely pwned Astarion there. So Astarion was supposed to be in rage, but apparently didn't have any of the rage charges. Or maybe I just bonus action too early. Now he can't get away. That's annoying. She can provoke the attack opportunity. She cannot. She doesn't have the movement for it. So she's just gonna die now unless she provokes and moves away. And if she provokes and moves away, there's a good chance she's dying anyways. I think we are gonna do it though. Thank you. And let's go somewhere where we're not getting pushed over an edge. Fuck. Oh well. I did consider pushing him down. I didn't think he would consider pushing me down, but of course he does. But honestly, that was not the worst part. This means I can move away without attack opportunity, so Karlach can tank him, and I want that to happen. Can't push him anyway. Let's just get in between the two so he doesn't gotta go for Lysel. And bonus action him, of course. There we go. And... there we go. Symbiotic entity is gone. That's fine. Shit. If I redo that, she can't attack, but on the other hand... she does have a bonus action, actually, so she can attack. So we're gonna redo that. Or extra temporary health, and because we don't need the extra charges anyway. And we don't have the dip anymore, unfortunately, but we can still miss him. And we can heal someone. I guess we are going to... that's the annoying thing about good berries, right? That you can... I'm not... I was just about walking out there on that side again so that he couldn't walk away from me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to not be dumb. I think we are just going to spend a healing potion on healing her because... we don't know exactly what's going to happen. On the other hand, we do have all of our attacks before his turn again, right? No, we only have Chandron and... that's not enough. Chandron and Lysel, I mean. There we go. Back to full.
Time to strike.
My level 3 hero here. Okay, Lysel. How is this done the best? We can't provoke attack opportunity. We can, actually, because we could do it with her. This time we can. So if I go and attack... and walk away again afterwards, after we have provoked with the other one. Why do you need to go to that side? That makes no sense. Attack him. Miss him. And that would provoke.
Yes.
We need to provoke with her instead. Don't hit. Fuck off. And it took the entire symbiotic entity. That was not good.
I am death.
I think, honestly, we're just gonna try and do what you did to us, can we? It's not far enough. Let's do this and see if we can... That's still not far enough. I didn't need to provoke the attack opportunity. I could just have pushed him away. I am so dumb sometimes. That's amazing. He can move around her, push her if she goes too far out there, so I'm gonna keep her in the middle. And he's gonna use a star map thing to shoot this guy and try to deal a lot of damage, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot better. And we have this one as well, but it's still not gonna be enough. That was 28 points of damage. That was a lot better than what we had before. We still can't let her get to Lacel. So, and I couldn't get her further away, but... we're just gonna let Karlach stand there and take the brunt of it. Who he decides to go for. Yeah, that was fine. Let's get him down. If we can. Should have dipped instead, but that's fine. Let's just do it. Should use this for healing, but we are gonna get him down with the other ones. I really, really hope.
This is your end.
Maybe not. And failed this time. Not gonna be provoking attack opportunity this time, so he'll just have to kill Lacel. Please, please, please kill him, man. Should be doable. Is this the best? 70? 70.
Cutting to the chase.
That is so annoying. And now I need to provoke the attack opportunity with Chandran, and Lacel still won't get away, so... honestly, if it just takes his turn killing the two of them, I kind of deserve that.
Don't waste a step.
Fucking love this. Let's get him away. Lacel, you are... Oh, he's going for Karlach. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Everything is fine. Nope, you are correct. You won't last most long, but you don't have to, so that's okay. There we go. Holy fuck, poor Astarion.
Alright.
Let's just get him right back up, right? I think that's fine. Probably revivify. So the last... When did I last use one of these? Oh, I used it... I played a co-op campaign. I used it there. Yeah. That was nice. I should not underestimate fights, is what I learned from this. So I have a plan for the other one, and I completely just bungled this one. Mess up the setup with the extra temporary hit points, put her in the wrong position. Astarion can't rage. Why that once per long rest? Did I just think that he had two? I think it's just my mental thing that I've never really had a level 1 barbarian. I think I always respec into it, or maybe level up immediately because reckless attack is so good. I think you get a second charge at level 2 maybe already. Now I need to go and check that, so be right back, sorry. Because that is driving me seasick. Let's see, barbarian. Reckless attack. Second level. Rage charges. You have 3 at level 3. You get... So at level 1, it says, the number of times you can rage per day, replenished by long rest, rage charges 2. Did they recharge once per long rest? Do you only get 1 back per long rest, maybe? Oh, I've just never played enough Baron, and I've never rested enough. Okay, so I completely, apparently, misunderstand the rage charge mechanic. Or maybe I don't know. I thought I was supposed to have 2.
What a day.
Did I? Did I just use it in another fight? That I'm forgetting about? I used it against the... Ooh, it's because I haven't rested since the Intellect Devourers. So, just because I'm messing up here. I remember resting last time, but I did that before the Intellect Devourers. So, everything is fine, and I'm just being a drama queen. That's great.
Move. Very well.
At least we got it. Let's just do the short rest, right?
Can't take the edge off.
And talk to her, of course. We need the soul coin thing. There we go. Oh yeah, it's true. He's small and he has a lousy charisma, so the deception doesn't really matter. But we can't just be truthful here.
Too bad.
I've been to Avernus.
Why you reek of the hells.
I do need to roll a persuasion and intimidation, and I do suck at that. But it's DC 5, and I do have guidance. So it should be doable. Yeah.
Well, that and I.
A soul core.
There we go. Soul coins are gonna be really good for us. I like extra damage on unarmed attack. I think we're gonna be using that somehow. I wanna utilize the special things. I've also recently noticed something with Halcyon. I think they talked about it on Reddit or something. Lost account 99. I can't recall the exact name of the dude. If I'm gonna end up using some of the things from the post, I'll try and see if I can Can find it again. But Halcyon can cast free spells or something. It's been discovered a couple of months ago, I think, while I wasn't playing. And added to the wiki as well, I believe. So, that's pretty sweet. He gets some free spells. Oh, someone weird got into this one.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
That's not great. This was supposed to be Chandron, with high wisdom and insight. Well, there's one gun, one fight extended, and you're picking another relax. No, we don't want to do that. Just ask about this.
Nobody fought. My God, you're a coward.
And she failed her insight, of course. So if I just stand back and watch, I believe he's still gonna knock him out. So let's do that. Go.
Should have done that a long time. No one leaves my people out cold.
He's fair enough to be mad at this point, but he's also the idiot in this situation. I think
right,
she doesn't want to talk right now.
Coming back to this hellhole, I'd rather face another.
Good.
There is for once.
What this does, can we get down there? Can't get there because she's climbing the ladder. Can't get there, can't get there, can't get there. Please just get there. Yeah. I love the fact that that fight was the hardest so far. If we go here and don't speak to him, but stealth instead. Can't reach. Oh, I hate that. Can't reach destination. Yes, you can. Then we can actually pickpocket these. I'm just gonna do it with the right character.
Tread carefully. Let's go to the shadows. Don't look now.
We want these gloves early on.
There might be
This area is a lot better at stealing than Chandron was. The rest of it is just, we might as well take it. You can try as many times as you want here. You don't have to succeed. If you fail, nothing happens. There's no one here who can see you, and Zevlor won't notice, so that's that. And out of stealth, everyone. Out of stealth. And then we can wake him up.
A cheap shot. I should have. Now, this attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Well, they're forcing you out.
We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fun.
Can we not stop them?
Perhaps you could persuade her.
Let's see what I can do.
We owe you a great
Yes.
debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't.
Darian Lazel really didn't like it. That's how it goes. Those poor people having to actually help other people. That's rough. Just because they decided to team up with me. Okay, so I could maybe scour like the outside of the grove here for little stuff. Go down, fetch that one. I should probably do that while I don't care about the damage. Do I have someone with high? Yes, you can jump down there.
No time to rest.
Normally Featherfall, but I do not have Featherfall in this constellation. No one can pick it up at the moment. I've been using everyone for all sorts of other nonsense. But she can just take 6 hit points of damage, so that's that. And she can also... Up, please. Thank you. Pick up this thing and go back up. There we go.
Still alive, so that's
Good.
progress.
I am going to be saving here, so thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Chandron. You have most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense, and bye-bye.